Scorpio. How are you guys? My name's Alana, Ascension Tarot. I'm going to be doing your love reading today. I hope everybody's doing beautifully, and let's get into it. Now, please do reverse these energies, you guys, as you see fit. I'm going to be working with two energies here, so it is up to you guys to know which is which if this is your story. If it is not, that is completely normal. Please do check your other placements. Now, Scorpio, I feel like there's somebody that is on your mind, excuse me. Somebody that you're missing, okay? This may be something that you're keeping a little bit to yourself right now, something you may even keep hidden. You feel deeply, okay? This is a deeply sentimental feeling for you. You hold or held this person very, very close to your heart, Scorpio. And when you think about this person, feel about this person, it brings back a lot of memories. You have a history with this person, okay? A lot of shared memories together. Both of you think about each other, but there's a period that you guys are both in. Okay, both of you are in a period of rest and recovery, Scorpio. I pulled a couple of the, let's see, oracles here, and I've got, I am working on myself each day so that I can come back to you. And then I've got to deal with the pain to be able to open my heart to love again. So definitely, I'm looking at an ending, I think an ending that has already occurred between you and this person. Still feelings, okay, still deep feelings, especially see that on your side, Scorpio. What else have I got here? Yeah, that. And then I've got please be patient because I'm afraid of commitments. Yeah, there could have been something surrounding maybe fear of commitment, okay? In the mutual between you guys, I have death and the Four of Swords. Healing, okay, but also a big transformative energy. Death, that's your card, Scorpio. Your energy, big transformative energy here, but healing, needing to take a break. There could be no communication between you at this time, Scorpio, which could be why I see a very nostalgic kind of reminiscing energy on your side, Scorpio. I've got the Six of Cups and the Moon. So very intuitive though, but deep feelings here. And also these feelings could at sometimes feel unclear to you or a little bit confusing. Like, why do you feel this way? Why do you feel so deeply about this situation, even after it's ending? Then we've got the Wheel of Fortune for you. So change, big change. Also indicates time here. Time has passed. Time has gone by. But it could be... with the Wheel of Fortune, usually indicates here positive change, okay? Luck, okay? Good luck. Things turning for the good here. But I will clarify that. This person has the Queen of Pentacles crowning them. So finding stability, okay? This person could be working on their finances. Also with the Queen of Pentacles showing me and the energy that crowns this person, it looks like this person is trying to be someone that you can trust, okay? The Queen of Pentacles is a beautiful, trustworthy, loyal, nurturing, and grounded energy. So, yeah, quite beautiful, okay? And I'm not surprised that I got the oracle of I'm trying to be someone you can trust. Okay, so this person could be working on that to be that for you, or just doing a lot of self-work on themselves, okay? And then they've got the Nine of Wands and the Six of Swords. So this person's trying to be determined. This person's trying to persevere. I get the feeling that this person may have... this person, I get the energy that this person, it could have been very difficult for this person to move on. Okay. It's been a struggle for them to move on. Something about transitioning or leaving something behind. It hasn't been easy. It's been difficult, but this person is trying, all right, to find the mental strength and the physical fortitude to do that. Okay. Because like I said, in the mutual, you two have got the Death card and the Four of Swords. Healing, okay, big transition, big changes, especially with the Wheel of Fortune here, huge changes. Now let's begin clarifying, because I need to see what all of this really means. But let's see, Scorpio. So I want to see the Six of Swords first for this person. Where is this person going? You know, has this person already gone, or are they headed back to you? Are they headed away from you? Let's see. Very spiritual energy. Just saw the beautiful High Priestess there. Thank you, Spirit. Show me the Six of Swords. I hope all of you guys are doing well, Scorpio. Let's see. Let's see, the Six of Swords. Thank you. Yeah, saw the Four of Wands. The Tower. Yeah, huge shift. Okay. Big things changing here, Scorpio. To the Devil. Okay. All right. So this person is, this could be fear. Okay. There's been something, the Tower has come in and is wiping away, or is trying to completely wipe away and dissolve fears. Fears, okay? Past addictions, past codependency, whatever has not been working here for this person in this relationship. The Tower is going to come in and wipe that out. Okay, the false pretenses, the false ideas, the false beliefs that have been built here. This person is leaving those behind, or is fighting very hard to do that. Okay, to rid themselves of the things that have kept them stuck for way too long. To the Six of Swords, leaving that behind. Okay. Huge shift here. Yeah. And again, the Four of Swords, Scorpio, needing to heal. Okay. This is something, there's been a massive change here, Scorpio. And I see it on both of your sides, Scorpio. The Four of Swords, time to rest, time to heal. You may not be aware, Scorpio, of what this person's going through, if indeed there's no communication with that Four of Swords. This person's fighting, and they're fighting hard. Okay, this person's going through a massive transition. To, I believe, with that Tower and the Devil, Six of Swords, rid themselves. This person's aware that they have some toxic traits, some toxic habits. And then with the beautiful Queen of Pentacles crowning them, I think that this person's really fighting to rid themselves of, like I said, a toxic behavior. Toxic, you know, this could be fear. Okay, this could be even poor choices that this person, like patterns, repeated patterns that this person's made over and over again, and knowing, okay, that something huge has got to change in their life, and moving into that beautiful Queen of Pentacles, stability, nurturing, taking better care of themselves. To what? To become a better person. Okay, growth and maturity here are indicated. Yeah, let's see that Queen of Pentacles on their side. Yeah, recovering. Okay, yeah, the Ten of Swords to the Four of Wands. Pain. All right, pain between the two of you guys. Like I said, I'm already seeing that something here ended, and it was painful for both of you guys. Okay, Scorpio. I'm sorry, that's a difficult energy, Scorpio. I am sympathetic. Yes. There could be communication, all right, coming in with that Page of Swords after this ending, or there could just be the fact that the two of you guys think about each other. There's curiosity of what's going on between the two of you guys after this ending, but it's kept hidden with that moon. Okay, there's fears, deep intuitive energy though, all right, very deep feelings, but it's under the moon. Okay, when those feelings are under the moon, they are not clearly expressed. Okay, especially with this Four of Swords. looks like there's a period here where the two of you have pulled back. You are both dealing with this ending or dealing with this huge transformation, this tower energy that has come in and created a massive change that has been quite uncomfortable. Okay, very uncomfortable. Especially, I'm seeing it on this person's side, but it's for the both of you. Okay, Scorpio, I feel that there's a missing of the way that things were, the happier times between the two of you guys on your side. Yeah. Let me see. Queen of Pentacles. Queen of Pentacles for this person, please. Thank you, Spirit. Queen of Pentacles. Page of Cups. Yeah, to the Nine of Wands. This person has the Nine of Wands in their energy twice. This person could be very guarded emotionally. But I feel like they could be open. Okay, yeah, exactly. I feel like this person, they have deep love for you. Okay, Scorpio. There's something here about this person is working up their courage to open up to you emotionally. Okay. This person's actually feeling quite emotional. I was going to say guarded, but then that Ace of Cups to the Page of Cups could be a little bit overly emotional at sometimes. Okay. I feel that because this person's working through a lot right now, Tower, Devil, Four of Swords. They've got the Nine of Wands twice. The Nine of Wands can sometimes be guarded, but it can also sometimes be working up the courage to do something. Working up the courage with that Six of Pentacles to the Ace of Cups to give an emotional expression to you, to offer you, okay, an emotional expression, to an apology even, okay. And it looks like it's coming from a good place, okay, with the Queen of Pentacles. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, it looks like it's coming from a good place. Okay, this person could be wanting a new opportunity. Let's jump over to you, Scorpio. I get an energy here, Scorpio, of, especially on this person's side, saying that they feel separated from something that they felt, or from you, that they felt was theirs. Okay, like a little bit of a possessive energy, but not in a bad way, but just saying that, like, they felt very connected to you, Scorpio, and that they felt shut out or separated from that which belonged to them, the relationship that was theirs. They had this relationship, and that because the Nine of Pentacles denotes something that is mine, or something that you've worked hard to create, but that was yours, and that they're now separated from that, or that they've lost something that they once had, okay? But that they still might feel that they would want, okay, with the Nine of Pentacles. Let me see that Six of Cups for Scorpio. Six of Cups, please, for beautiful Scorpio. Thank you, Scorpio. Seven of Cups, okay. I feel like you're trying to move on a little bit from being so much in the past, Scorpio. You're evaluating your options, your choices. You're putting time, effort, and energy back into yourself. You know your worth, and you're working hard on loving yourself. Okay, now let's see, the Empress. I feel like, Scorpio, you will take action when you are good and ready, if you're good and ready. Okay, you're showing me a very strong sense of self. Yes, you have feelings and emotions toward this, but you're going to, I feel like, call the shots here. Okay, Scorpio. Seven of Cups to the Empress. What choice do you feel serves, benefits, and makes you feel like you, Scorpio? You're showing me a very strong boldness right now to make choices. Yeah, you could even be feeling a little bit defensive, okay? Or a little bit of a similar energy, okay? Like a protectiveness, possibly protecting yourself. Yeah, but there's something that you're open to now, but like a little bit, okay? Like you're either saying, Let's see with that Page of Wands. Yeah, okay, all right. I feel like you would be open to this person. Page of Wands to the Queen of Pentacles. They're showing me that they are the Queen of Pentacles. So I feel like in time, Scorpio, you may be open, all right, to putting some energy of yourself into this, but you're going to be doing that with boundaries in place, Scorpio. 7 of Wands, boundaries, okay? Boundaries that protect yourself, that you know your worth, that you're not going to go below what it is that you feel comfortable doing. You're not going to do anything that makes you feel uncomfortable, okay? And if something doesn't feel right, smell right, if anything feels like fishy, okay, I feel that you would pull back, Scorpio. There's an equal give and take here. I feel that there was a commitment here in the past, and that possibly somebody wants to come back, okay? And in that coming back, there's stress around it. There's a lot of overthinking or thinking a lot about things that had happened in the past, words that were said between the two of you guys. And can that be fixed or undone? Yeah, somebody's heavily thinking about how to give an offer here, how to come towards you. Scorpio, now, again, this could be reversed, but I'm seeing it more on this person's side. I want to see the moon for you, Scorpio. Show me the moon for my beautiful Scorpios. Thank you. Show me the moon for Scorpio. Show me the moon for Scorpio. Yeah, I just saw the Lovers there. 2 of Pentacles. Is it a good idea? Is it not a good idea? How to do this in the 3D. Is something realistic here, or is it just fantasy, is what I'm getting? Is it just illusion, or is something actually realistic? You're not sure. 2 of Pentacles, 2 of Swords. Yeah, I feel like you talk yourself out of this at times, Scorpio. There's something here that you're not sure can actually be something like real in the 3D. Maybe something here about time. Okay, it's not the right time with the Wheel of Fortune. Death to the Wheel of Fortune. Things will change over time. Okay, something here needs to be let go of or had been over, okay, for a long time. But I'm getting more of, yeah, but there's a longing here, okay, or that you waited, Scorpio. There was some waiting or longing here for things to have changed, or I'm sorry, for things to change. Okay, I also get, Scorpio, that you're hoping, okay, there's a part of you that's like, I don't want to be too optimistic. I don't want to be too optimistic. But then the other part of you is like, maybe in time things can change. The Lovers to the Ace of Wands. Yes, like a new opportunity, a new start. But that it wouldn't be easy, Scorpio. You have the strength, but that it wouldn't be easy. You contemplate going in a whole new direction, okay, possibly meeting somebody else. Exactly, Lovers to the 2 of Wands. Now, for some of you, Scorpio, there's a strong connection, a lover's connection that could come in for you in the future, okay, that you guys could, I am seeing a connection that would come in for you in the future, a very strong one, okay. Yeah. And you kind of looking out on the horizon, planning what your next steps are, Scorpio. You think about this person, but something about it keeps you sort of stuck, okay, or like doubtful, possibly. It's difficult to let go of, all right? You still hold on to the past, Scorpio. Somebody holds on to the past here. Let me see the Wheel of Fortune. One more shuffle for Scorpio. But it hurts at the same time, Scorpio. It hurts you at the same time. Okay? There's holding on, but there's also hurt there. Let me see the Wheel of Fortune. Ten of Cups. Okay. Seven of Swords. There's something that's been really difficult here in this dynamic, Scorpio. Okay. Somebody, if you're still with this person, Scorpio, or if you're still with this person, all right, there's definitely contemplation about an ending here for the both of you. If this has already ended, Scorpio, somebody has a hard time, and this has been a pattern here for a long time. Somebody has a hard time taking responsibility, taking accountability for their actions, possibly. This has been a difficult cycle. Yeah. I feel that this person, okay, had gone through or is currently going through some type of addiction. This could be maybe even cheating, okay, or an affair that happened here. Seven of Swords, Five of Swords, Strength, Ten of Cups, over the Wheel of Fortune. This person could be telling you things would change, that they would change, Scorpio. And it has you facing a very difficult choice here. I do feel that this person is trying, okay? But it still, is that enough, okay? There's many things here with the moon that you're possibly fearful about the future. Can you trust this person, Scorpio? Okay. Let me see this Nine of Wands for this person. Let me see this. Before I say anything, yeah, let me see this Nine of Wands for this person. I've seen this for you now several times, Scorpio. Over your last couple of readings, something similar to this effect of a family dynamic being in place, or a higher level of commitment being in place, and it being walking on eggshells or on the precipice of should I stay or should I go? And it's been teetering on this for a while, Scorpio. There's an undercurrent of this person dealing with some heavy things. And there's a lot of love, obviously shared memories, okay, but it puts you through the ringer, okay, as well. You contemplate, is there more out there for me? Is there more out there for me? Or is it just, with this person? This person's trying to break a lot of patterns, bad habits, things that, like I said, could be a lustful energy here or addictive energy, something that keeps this person stuck. Almost maybe not even have anything to do with you, Scorpio, but you know this about this person. You would know this about this person. You see the Nine of Wands for this person. Nine of Wands, the Magician, Queen of Cups, the Sun. Okay, well, that's good. That's good. I do see this person really, like I said, getting up the courage and fighting. Okay, this person is saying that they would fight or have tried to fight to find their inner happiness. This person's trying to find their inner happiness, Scorpio. I feel like this person has their own inner demons that they're working through, Scorpio. You know this about this person. And you may stay with this person because there's shared memories, there's love, there's a commitment, there's kids, there's a lot of reasons. But I feel like there's this person's going through their own personal issues. And of course, it affects you, it affects the relationship. Yeah, again, this person's having a lot of tower moments, personal tower moments, okay? Things that this person has hidden or have not faced in their life are becoming crystal clear to this person, okay, right now. Crystal clear to this person now. But there's also a warmth here. There's a warmth to this person. This person can be very warm and very loving when they want to be. Yeah, very warm and very loving when they want to be. Also slightly emotionally unstable. This person is a little chaotic right now in their energy. And I think it has you longing for when times were simpler between you. Let me see death. Let me see death between the two of you. Let me see death. See this death between in the mutual. Show me death, please. Thank you. Show me death. Yeah. Yeah. You guys are trying to work through this, okay? The two of you are trying to work through this. Big emotional, big heart space, working through and possibly communicating about feelings of emotional unsatisfaction, times where the two of you felt possibly emotionally abandoned by each other. You felt that way from this person, vice versa. I feel like, yeah, it's about rolling up your sleeves and trying to work on it, okay? But things will need to change here. I feel like, Scorpio, you could have told this person, things need to change. There is big change here. The Tower twice for this person. The Chariot, though. Strength of will and determination. Strong determination. Yeah. Okay. Could be some very serious talks between the two of you guys, making a decision here. Okay. Somebody's making a decision here to end or put an end to, like I said over here, I just saw the World with the Devil. There's the Tower with the Devil. I feel like, Scorpio, you could be giving this person an ultimatum about there must be an end or a wrapping up of a toxic, this toxicity, okay? I feel like you're longing for peace, Scorpio. You're longing to feel better and to move on and become more emotionally balanced. Okay. It's interesting because I do see, death to the Eight of Pentacles, possibly working through an ending or working up the courage to, lovingly part. And it takes a lot of courage, okay, and strength to do so. But, yeah, I see some of you guys not wanting to communicate or needing more peace, okay, and or needing more peace to take a break or have physical space while this person's going through that. Show me the Four of Swords in the mutual for Scorpio. Thank you. Four of Swords in the mutual for Scorpio. Four of Swords. Again, that Devil keeps... Yeah, it's not easy. Okay, it's necessary with the Four of Swords to strength, but it's not easy. Okay, it's overcoming difficulties, but this is also about compassion, okay? Giving each other space because of, it's a bit of, like I said, it's having compassion for each other, but it's juggling a lot of things at once. I feel like after a time here, Scorpio, where the two of you have taken some time apart, um, this person, I feel that it's this person is trying to gather up the courage and the strength to offer something to you, an olive branch, a peace offering, an I'm sorry. This person's thinking about how to do that. And they very much recognize your worth. You know your worth with the Empress here. Yeah, and it does, it brings in healing, okay? Healing and balancing of emotions here is very much highlighted. Time and patience, okay? Over the Four of Swords, the Temperance card here. A lot of time here. Time is indicated. Patience is indicated here. Yeah, but again, that devil just keeps coming out, okay? To the Six of Pentacles. There could be something that almost feels codependent between the two of you guys in your interactions. Somebody gives too much and somebody holds back, okay? So I would be careful of that, and it leads to heartbreak, okay? Or maybe somebody gives too much to other people and not enough to you, Scorpio, because I did see the Six of Pentacles in this person's energy, and now it came out. Yep. Okay. This is about getting out of your head here. Somebody is quite stressed, Scorpio. Nine of Swords. I've seen that card a couple of times on the splits there. There's a lot of stress, okay? A lot of what to do, going back and forth about things that were said, arguments that were said. Can we repair that? Like I said, it's a little bit of a whirlwind of, it's like a tornado right now of energy. This person's going through some pretty heavy energy, Scorpio, and I feel like you are caught in how to, the aftermath of that. Heart space here. I feel like you may have felt abandoned by this person, or that this person wasn't there for you when you needed it, and you find it difficult, Scorpio. Part of you wants to be kind and compassionate to this person, and part of you is very angry with this person. Five of Swords to Strength. Could be some arguing between the two of you guys. But with Temperance here, it does end, and I won't leave it on that note, okay? It does end here with Temperance of a beautiful back and forth here of balancing of emotions, Scorpio, okay? And with the Empress here, this is a beautiful energy, and it's a very high level, high vibration energy. This here is lower vibration. But it looks like it moves towards higher vibration, more understanding, self-love, and knowing your self-worth, which is down here. It's more about insecurities, bickering, just tit for tat, you know what I'm saying? But it looks, something changes here. That Wheel of Fortune and that Tower come in and sweep things away and force upon this relationship a much needed change, okay? And it does give some relief here, although it's not a comfortable journey. But the end goal, okay, after this uncomfortable journey, the end looks like it gives some much needed relief to you, Scorpio. But it's going to take a lot of determination, strong willpower, and knowing yourself, standing up for yourself and what it is that you deserve, Scorpio. Wow, very intense reading, Scorpio. Now, like I said, I feel like this has been in the Scorpio readings, something very similar to this for at least the last few readings. So I feel like for some of you Scorpios, depending on how far along you are in this energy, you're going to be making a decision very soon here, okay, about what you want to do with this. Now, tarot doesn't dictate action, you guys do. But I feel like to this Scorpio, you're getting really ready to see some long-lasting changes, permanent changes, not just temporary fixes, okay? Yeah. And it could be, that's why I'm seeing finally these much-needed towers, you know, and death. And these are irreversible changes, okay, that come in. It doesn't mean that if you really wanted to work things out, you couldn't. You can, of course, but this is that the past is no longer viable, okay? The past is over. Things need to progress and things need to be different on both people's side here if this is something that you want to still pursue with this person. Okay. Now I want to pull some ending oracles. And I am going to use, I'm going to go over here. Okay. Just do what I feel there. Yeah, I don't feel like I deserve you, and I am ready for commitment. Okay. I feel like that's going to definitely resonate for some of you guys out there. Okay. Just being on two separate pages, okay, for a while. Thank you, Spirit. Show me hidden messages for the beautiful sign of Scorpio. Thank you. Hidden messages for the beautiful Scorpio. Thank you. Oh my, I just saw you tame my demons. Okay. All right. I am ready to take my mask off. Okay. Feel like that's definitely from that person's side. I sabotage our connection because it was too intense. I knew you were the one when I met you. And one more for Scorpio. I hate seeing you with them. Yeah, could be, you know. Now, okay. Just remember, Scorpio. This person is obviously trying to work through some very strong devil type energy, trying to release that. Just remember, and I'm sure you already know this, Scorpio, but this is your reading. We all have to do our own work. Okay, you can't help this person. I mean, you can help them by being there for them and support, but as long as it doesn't drain you, Scorpio, okay? As long as you're putting all that beautiful time, energy, love into yourself, that's what you need to be doing. And I think that you are doing that here. You're showing me some very strong aspects of yourself. So that's great. As long as it's not draining you and taking away from your energy, Scorpio. You know what I'm saying? Because we're not here to be anybody's, you know, pillow or blanket. You know, we have our own. We have to be that for ourselves, and everybody needs to be that for themselves. We have to be our own best friend first. So, and that's what causes codependency, is when somebody else needs us, you know, to tame their demons or whatever. You know, they need to be able to rely on themselves to tame their own demons. So I'm sure you already know that, Scorpio, but just a gentle reminder. But yeah, very, very intense connection here. I am confident, Scorpio, that you guys will listen to your own inner voice and make the decision that is best for you, Scorpio. Okay, so I'm going to leave it here. And until next time, you guys, many, many blessings and sending love and light. Okay, enjoy your week, Scorpio. Talk soon. Bye.